Hello, my name is Brian Narducci, and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight on the menu is shrimp scampi. So this now, once this is done, this can be served over pasta. You can serve it over rice. You can eat it by itself. It's great, quick and easy dish. If if you crunch for time, it's an elegant, quick dish. So we start with I have a pound of peeled and deveined shrimp, defrosted. So I defrosted them and peeled them. You can buy them already done. These are extra jumbo. The 16/20 means 16 to 20 per pound. So when you see that number on a shrimp, that just means the size. They're just a bigger shrimp. There's a little over a pound of shrimp. And we'll start with 4 tablespoons of butter in the pan. And I have 1/3 a cup of olive oil in here. And to that, I'm going to add about 40 grams of minced garlic, just because I like garlic. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know that. And we're going to turn this on medium heat. And we're going to get this garlic going. Nice, remember, don't burn the garlic. All right, so we're going to get this going here. We'll melt this down. And once this starts lightly browning, lightly turning, the butter will be melted. And right after that, we will add the shrimp. All right, the butter is melted. And now the garlic is nice. And it's sizzling away. It's almost there. Lightly brown, not burn it. Don't burn the garlic. All right, so we're about there now. So I will add my shrimp. Be careful, don't splash this all over you, especially if you're wearing a nice shirt. All right, we're going to spread these out on a single layer. That's why I'm using a little bit of a bigger pan for this one. Makes it a little easier when it's a bigger pan like this. All right, so we got them all laid out. And we're going to put some salt and pepper. I love these salt and pepper shakers, by the way. I got them on Amazon. No batteries. Change. Very easy to fill. Some salt and pepper. And then at this point, I'll put some, I like to put some red pepper flakes. It's your call. This is one of those options. I just put a few, just for a little flavor. You know, maybe, I put maybe a 1/4 teaspoon, just a little bit. And then once they start turning pink, you'll see they're cooking in there. Now I'm on a medium high heat, and I'm on a flame, and you smell the garlic and the shrimps and the salt, pepper, and the butter. Now this is mine for the house. I mean, if we're like in a restaurant, you can make it pretty. You can butterfly the shrimps and lay them all in a nice little boat and cook them in the oven or cook them in a pan and then make them all pretty. But this is for home consumption. For me, this is pretty enough for me. All right. So now they're getting a little pink. So now I'm going to flip them. There we go. Now I got them. All right. Now I'm going to hit them with some white wine. I flip them. This is about, I wouldn't say this is more than 1/2 cup. Let's see. Let's measure. That looks about right. Now, if you were doing this over pasta, I might add a little more oil and a little more wine. I'm just going to add a little more wine, so probably, another 1/4 cup. So I would say that's 2/3 of a cup. And then I'm just going to let that other side cook. Let it boil off a little bit. It smells great. You smell, the wine cooking off with the butter and the garlic. I think every white wine sauce, it's just great. It always smells good. You can drink that stuff. So at this point, they're cooked. I got an oven-safe pan because what I'm going to do is I just turned on the broiler. And right when, you're ready to serve, right? So this is it. Shrimps are cooked. Garlic's brown, the shrimps are cooked, the wine's cooked off a little bit. So, I mean, when I talked about quick, how quick was this, right? 10 minutes, you're ready to eat. So if you're doing it with pasta, I would, sit at this point, put the pasta in, boil, once the water's boiling, then you would start the dish, right? And then once you got the shrimps, maybe when you flip them, throw your pasta in, and then bang. You're coordinated. That's 10 minutes from start to finish. So this is ready to go. And so with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the heat off, and I have a oven safe pan here. I'm going to pour this in a pan, and so this is optional, right? So you can serve this as is right now, right? This is ready to go. I put a little parsley on top and some pecorino romano and serve it. So but what I'm going to do is, because we like it to be a little crunchy, so in our family. So we got all the goodies. We got all the butter, and most of the garlic. We tried to get as much of the garlic out as we could. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some breadcrumbs on top. Now, this is another one of those things, depending on how many shrimp you have. So I'm just going to sprinkle them, try and get every shrimp, get a little breadcrumb on every shrimp. So this one would be, breadcrumb to taste, right? So if you don't want them, don't put them, right? If you're just doing this as maybe keto or something like that, don't put the breadcrumbs, right? But what I like to do too is I can do pecorino romano. This is fresh ground pecorino romano. I'll put it on top. And then I do have some parsley for some color. That's it. It's going to go in the broiler. I bet maybe 5 minutes max. Okay. There it is. After a couple minutes under the broiler, the breadcrumbs have browned up. You gave them a nice toasty finish there. And then with the cheese has created a little bit of crust on top. Myself, I like a little more cheese, and we'll put a little cheese on the top to make it look nice. And that's it. It's easy. So as always, if you like this video, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you make it and you have any comments or questions, put it in the comments, and I'll reply. That's about it for tonight. From my kitchen to yours. Bon appetit.